We're going to the mountains!
Here we go, we can see the mountains in the distance. We are entering the area of Cochrane. You can see the mountains in the background.
Just to check it out, we actually drove up through the Kananaskis area instead of just taking Highway 1 to Canmore and Banff, and we're taking a bumpy gravel road into the back of Canmore. Here we are at the Tunnel Mountain Village campground. Here's a look at our site. Got sausage and pierogies on the go. And just our tiny little site here. This is it. Welcome to night 1 of our 2020 summer vacation. We are so excited to be out on the road in our van. We are staying our first night here at Banff National Park in one of the Tunnel Mountain campgrounds. We've also got a really exciting adventure planned for tomorrow, so I can't wait to take you along. Good morning. We are up at Mount Norquay Ski Resort just outside of Banff, and we are going to head out on their Via Feratta this morning. So a Via Feratta is a safe climbing route. We booked the 4-hour Ridge Walker tour, so all of the routes start with going up their chairlift. And then we are harnessed in the entire time with clips and belts, and there's like ladders and bridges and all kind of safe climbing things to do. So I'm getting a little bit nervous already, but I think it is going to be great. Chairlift, we're on our way up. We have been harnessed up, helmeted up, and I think we're maybe ready to see what this has in store for us. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You can go with it.
made it to the top. We just stopped having a little snack break.
And then I think tomorrow
checking out these views.
Degrees.
Finished up our snack break and we are ready to start the descend back down. But man, it's so great. I highly recommend it if you are into climbing, into hiking, and just want to try something different. It's really different than anything we've ever done before.
Yeah, definitely worth it. It's nice to break the boundaries, like always. Get into something new.
Try something different.
Yeah, really
and get uncomfortable. There were some uncomfortable spots for me, but it was worth it.
So we just finished our lunch. We are at the top by the base of Mount Norquay, just hanging out, making a plan, heading back to town, walk around the village of Banff, back over to our campsite at Two Jack later on.
Made it into Banff. We actually found a parking spot downtown, and it's kind of cool this year, I guess probably because of COVID. They actually have the main street blocked off to traffic, so it's pedestrians only, so it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to checking that out and what it's like to be able to walk right down Banff Avenue. Have lunch already? Sure. But we're walking through Banff. We can stop on the beautiful patio like this and have a little poutine, a little cider, or beer. Why not? It's so beautiful here. Another place we've never been before in Banff, but we always drive by and we always see it and think it looks beautiful. And now we're walking on in. It's the Cascades of Time Gardens, and it's just across the Bow River from the main part of Banff. What number are we in?
69.
Oh my goodness. Oh look, here's the yurts.
36 yurts. They will be renting them out.
I didn't know we were so far from the lake. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, the lake.
Oh wow, it's right at the yurt.
Night 2, campsite number 2. We are at Two Jack Lakeside Campground. And I did say it's one of our favorite campgrounds. I'll give you a little look around. It's not super private, and we're actually right beside the road, but we love how close it is to Two Jack Lake, which is one of our favorite places to go paddleboarding. So I'll show you around the campsite, and then we'll show you the lake. So it does have a little tent pad there. And then it's pretty roomy. but like I said, with all of these tall trees, you don't get a ton of privacy. And we will hear cars going by all night, but it'll be better in the van, I think, than it has been in the past in a tent. And the lake is just down there, just behind that tent. If that tent wasn't there, you'd be able to see the water. We'll walk to see where we can launch the SUPs from our campsite. It's not too far of a walk. This looks like the perfect place. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out there.
Here we are. Let's go get this up.
That's where we came from. And this is as far as we will go. Although, I would bet money that Travis would be interested in trying to float underneath that little bridge. We'll see.
How's it now, Beck?
Alright, we are on our way back, wet and clean. Just a little elk out this morning. Are spiffy clean, washed our hair, froze, and we are ready to get back on the water. This is the Two Jack Lake day use area. It's where we came last June with my friend Chantel and her friend Ellie, and we went out paddleboarding on this lake. Makes me miss you, Chantel.
We are at the Castle Mountain Junction, just across from the gas station where you access Johnston Canyon 1A, and they've got the road closed, but they're allowing cyclists and pedestrian walking to the falls. So we're going to take the bikes and we're going to take a rip, and it's about 6.5 K, so it should be a great time. We're pumped. It's getting a little cooler this evening now. It's about 5 p.m. It's 31 degrees today, so she's hot.
We made it just over 6K to the parking lot. Even though it is a bit later in the evening, like 6 o'clock, it's still pretty unheard of to have no one on the trail with you. We haven't come across anyone yet, and we're almost at the lower falls, which is pretty crazy. We did this hike a few years ago in the winter, and it was super icy. We had like crampons on, or just little ice picks, I guess, and it was still jam-packed in here, so we're pretty lucky. This is like what they mimic climbing walls out of. It looks like it's not even real. unreal. To the upper falls. Okay, we're not the only ones on the trail. There's a little fox ahead of us. I had no idea it was so massive. Well, even though the Inkpots is only 3 kilometers away and we really want to go see it, it's like 6:45 and we have seen nobody on the trail except for that one little foxy, which just made us kind of think about the wildlife maybe being out and about at this time of night. And we also forgot our bear spray in the van, so we're just feeling a little nervous about daylight and wildlife. So I think we're gonna skip the Inkpots for this time, even though we really want to see them, and we'll just have to come back another time. We're gonna head back down. In case there haven't been enough waterfalls from the top of the lookout, there's just one more set of little falls, and it's actually really beautiful up here at the top because you can see all of the cool rock formations. The lower falls again. We popped down to have another look at them and take some pictures, and there was a mother and a daughter down there, and other than that, that is the only people we have seen on this trail. So now that we have both done the canyon in the winter and the summer, we were just talking about which we prefer. What do you think?
I like the summer. It's nice, and there's the path is clear, there's no ice on it. It's beautiful out, the green is out, everything's green and lush. I'm a summer.
Well, I did think the winter was super cool, and I definitely think it's worth it to see it because it is beautiful. But the power of the water actually falling is like, take your breath away. It's so cool just to see the water coming over the falls and to hear it and to feel the mist of it is really powerful. So my vote would be for summer, but still very worthy trip in the winter.
Yeah, it's a must both seasons, like always. Absolutely nice to see the ice climbers when we were here. Just the same thing, see the waterfalls all froze over. Beautiful. But here it is, it's summer, it's decided.
I guess we're summer. Also, we just met up with that mother and daughter again and told them that we had seen a fox on the trail, and they said, oh, that must be Peanut. So I guess he's a local around here. Back to the bikes, ready to make another 6 kilometers or so. Should be a quick trip. We're back. We're locked in. We're ready to get back to the campsite at Lake Louise and have some supper. Just realized that we hadn't done any videoing since we got to our campsite here at Lake Louise, but we are tucked away in the van now, ready to go to sleep, so we will see you in the morning.
Here we are, packing up for Lake O'Hara. He's just about finished her gear. What do you think, Beck?
Well, hoping we don't forget anything, and also hoping that we can haul these giant bags for 11 kilometers up the mountain. This will be a first for us. We'll see how it goes.
Ready to do some dishes here. Just about got the van packed up. I think we're good to go. See you at the trailhead.